Alright, so let's get into things. I didn't see any messages if you guys were writing anything, so we're just jumping into the first match now of Monster versus Tubular. This is in the lower bracket, which may be surprising. We do have Timpa and Parasite in the upper bracket right now, and Monster takes the first point. Just updating Tele real quick. And I should probably push it in Discord as well. So Monster 30-0 up so far, and this rally could give him the set if he manages to take the point, but Tubular is just up right now. Although with Stanton's power it can go in his favour at any point. Tubular does lose his juice. Monster playing super aggressive right now up the net, although the lob does come out forcing him back. Tubular taking the positional advantage again. Building up Blue's perfect stack, but he is forced to dash for it. There was another lob to the back. Wall ride come down from Monster. Up to 44-point rally at the moment. At this, it's almost at the point where Tubular could straight up just take it. And oh, 49! Oh, what a rally. The 49 curse ends it. One more point, and he would have straight up taken the set. And what a rally that was. The 49 curse is real. Can he finish it off? He is on juice right now. Monster looking to play aggressive. Ooh, Tubular does lose his juice though from his own shield deflect. Simple line shot come down from both players. Another wall shot come down from Tubular. Just a couple quick curves coming out from Tubular right now. Just trying to push Monster back a bit, I guess. Forced to dash there, Tubular was. A wall ride coming out from Monster, though it was a wide one. A nice wall shot coming out from Monster, but Tubular seen it coming. Nice filth coming from Monster, at least the best filth you can get from Stanton, and Monster does take it with a simple wall shot. So the 49 curse does hold up, and Monster takes the first set, although Tubular just pays back with a nice ace from the serve. So it is hard to believe that one of these players will be going out in 4th spot. Tubular forced to dash even though he had the juice. Monster kind of just threw it at Tubular there, gave him an easy time. Diagonal shot coming from Tubular. Oh, and the greed coming out from Tubular. Thought he had it, and it's just a nice push shot coming out from Monster. Ooh, Tubular once again losing his juice to just simply down to his own shield deflect. He couldn't keep it going. Nice delayed wall ride come out and followed up by a line shot from Tubular. Monster with the wall ride. Another force slide from Tubular. Ooh, and another nice push shot from Monster, forcing Tubular over the net. So we do see Monster bring it back to 43 to 23 in favor of himself after being 22-0 down. Monster looking to kind of try and continue on with that aggressive playstyle we've been seeing out of all these Stanton players recently, and he does take the first game with a rather simple shot in towards the middle off the wall. So that was the first game for Mr. Monster, and this is a best of 3. This is only best of 3, so Mr. Monster getting that step closer to taking this series. Monster is forced to dash, losing his juice. Not a big deal as Stanton though if you're playing that aggressive playstyle up the net. Tubular also losing his perfect, just forcing Monster back to the baseline right now with the lobs. Nice quick curve, actually takes the point from Monster. Probably could have slid and got that, but he probably, I guess, thought he was actually reaching it. Nice push shot coming from Monster, and Tubular with the greed does not slide for it and loses the point. He just, another nice ace from Tubular. There's a bit of a mistake from Monster there, but that does put Tubular up 33, and another quick point from Monster, so it does leave the score 33 to 14 right now. Monster read that one pretty well, pushed right up to the net and met the disc, and just a nice push shot from him. Tubular was nowhere near being able to stop it. Wall red coming out from Tubular, a wall shot coming from Monster. A push shot coming from Monster, but he lacked the perfect, so Tubular was able to get to it with plenty of time. Tubular is fully just up right now. Does force the dash onto Tubular. Another quick curve again. The quick curve coming out from Tubular. Does get the point from Mr. Monster and actually takes the set this time. So a couple of nice quick curves coming out from Tubular. Just Monster just not respecting them enough, and it has cost him a set. Let's see if it will cost him any more. So, a nice line shot coming from Tubular. He was just Monster not respecting the speed from it. Double push shot coming out from both players. Nice wall ride from the midcourt from Tubular. An over curve there, but Monster read it well, made it at the net. Lob coming out from Tubular forces Monster back, but both players are getting to the disc quite comfortably at the moment. Monster does lose his perfect. Tubular fully just up right now, and he does throw it down that left line and takes it to put himself 38 points up to 0 in this second set of the second game. Another short rally, putting himself up to 46-0, so if he does get another point, it will put him on evil level, and there we go. We have Tubular taking the second game relatively easy, leveling things up with one game each right now. So we will go on to the third game right now. Monster versus Tubular in this lower bracket match. It'll be interesting to see who starts out strong first. A nice play from Tubular, moving back so he could get that super. Goes with the zigzag and Monster just cannot read it. Puts himself up with the first rally of 12 points. Nice shot from Monster. It wasn't that fast, but it was a nice placement and forced Tubular to actually slide for it. Nice wall ride coming out from both players right now. Monster did lose his perfect though. Tubular does have the gist right now, so he'll be looking to try and make use of it. Nice line shot coming out from Tubular, but it was wall ride by Monster. Forces Tubular to dash for it. Nice wall ride coming out from Monster. Both players just trying to make something right now. They're just trying to get some sort of perfect stack going, but neither player can really seem to do it. Tubular does start to build it up though. I think he is on his juice now, so yep, he has built up his juice, but let's see if Monster can defend. He's doing a good job so far. Although he is under pressure right now, it's going to be hard for him to actually get something out of this. The rally is up to almost hell point 47. A nice push shot coming out from Tubular, but a nice read from Monster. A line shot as well. Monster's just stopping everything right now. Quick curve. Another wall shot coming out from kind of a mid wall. There's like a wall skim coming out from Tubular there. But damn, what an insane rally. 66-0 points. The first set was in this third game. So Monster's gonna have to try and change something up if he wants to try and bring this series back. A couple of nice quick curves in succession coming out from Tubular, and then just a nice push shot in the end to finish it up. Puts him 14-0 up in this third game. Wall ride coming out from Tubular, followed up by Monster. A nice wall shot going into the post from Tubular. Tubular is fully just right now. Goes for the line shot. Monster under pressure right now. Nice quick curve coming out from Tubular. Followed up by an over curve and the wall ride. Nice filth coming out from Monster, but doesn't quite get it. And followed up again by a nice filth, but actually gets the placement this time, and instead of bouncing off the wall, actually manages to get it right in the corner. Tubular unable to do anything about it. So we do find, oh, a nice shot from Tubler, just kind of caught Monster out of position, seen the chance to take it up that left side and fired it up there. Oh, and a bit of a mistake coming from Tubler, so that does put Monster in the lead for this set. He is 34 points up to 23. A bit of aggression coming out from Monster, pushing right up to the net, although Tubler is fully just up, tries to score with the quick curve, but is unable to. Pushing up to the net a bit, trying to get the score, but cannot do it. Monster defending well right now, but he does force a slide out of Tubler, so that's something. See a wall shot coming out from Monster. Ooh, Tubler is forced to dash. Both players losing their perfect streaks right now. Nice push shot coming out from Monster, unable to get the score though. Followed up by Tubler with the same shot. Both players just aiming for the corners right now, but no one able to score. A line shot coming out from Tubler, followed up by Monster. A wall ride coming out from Tubler. Monster does defend. Nice wall shot into post and from Tubler. A lob coming out from Tubler though, loses his juice. Wall shot or a wall ride coming from Monster, followed up by a corner shot. Ooh, a nice mid-court wall ride coming from Monster, and Tubler does lose his perfect, and Monster takes the set, putting up to 90 points in that rally. What an insane set that was. So we are in the final set. Whoever takes this will take the game, as we are on one game each right now, and they will take the series, sorry. So whoever loses the set will be going out in 4th spot. Monster does take the lead at the start, so 18 to 0 points right now. And Tubler may be starting to feel the pressure. He'll probably want to try and get some points back if he wants to try and build the momentum back in his favor for this set. Couple of line shots coming out from both players, and Monster just completely misreads that one and gives the rally to Tubler. Monster looking to play super aggressive right now, pushes right up the net but then falls back for his defense, and it actually works out. He places a nice push shot which on Tubler is unable to get to. Wall shot or wall ride coming out from Tubler. Oh, and he was not respecting the push shot from Monster. He had the juice but did not want to dash for it. So Monster heavily in favor for the set right now, 37 points up to 13. And Tubler goes for the super but fails to get the charge for it. Ooh, and a misread from Monster, just the overcurve coming out from Tubler forces Monster over to the left hand side, and it just curves in from the center. Nice push shot coming out from Monster though. Tubler ran the wrong way. Tubler's going to be feeling the pressure now, 44 points down to 28. He does throw out a lob, forcing Monster to the baseline, but Monster is just up right now. He's going to have to break the juice, but Monster does it by himself, and Tubler didn't even have to do anything. Got a little bit of a lucky break there. And Tubler is just up now. If he can get this, he does. Oh, Monster's pushed right up to the net though, and Tubler keeps his perfect streak. Oh, nice shot coming out from Monster and takes the series. Well played, Monster. Knocks Tubler out. The current #1 EU player being knocked out in 4th spot. Would you believe it? If someone predicted that, would you say, yeah, that's possible? I mean, the EU players are pretty close right now, but damn. And Tubler getting knocked out of 4th spot. A bit of an upset, I think that's fair to say. Monster does take the series 2 games to 1. A very impressive, well done Monster. GG's to you. So the next matchup we will have is